I'm your host, Blake Humphries-Baoloy, and today we're going to talk about student leadership. Today we're at Elsinore High School, and today I'm here with the Superintendent, Dr. Lewis.
Hey, Blake.
Nice to meet you. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Amazing.
So we do some videos every month trying to let our community and our families see what we do behind the scenes. And I just appreciate you being here with us as a student board rep.
Yes.
Kind of kicking off the 25-26 video series. So
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, Blake, so I see you everywhere. From events in the community to events with our district, at the board meetings, at pep rallies, at Student of the Month, which by the way you just won. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate
Got to meet
it.
your mom.
Yes.
Blake, why do you do what you do?
It just makes me really happy, and I can just like get the opportunity because I see such a big potential in this school, and I just know that we can go so far, not just like in like the local, like the community people knowing, but I think more than that. And I think we have so many like strong programs, and I think I'm just a person that can help like spotlight this school and just spotlight students individually, because I feel like recognition is just like so important.
So when you say recognition, what do you mean?
I feel like, imagine like walking to a class and that ASB president, that football player, whatever, just says hi to you, or comes into the class like, oh, like, I saw your outfit today, it was so good, or let's say you play volleyball, like, oh, I saw you volleyball, it's such a great job. And that just gives kids like a little light and like a shine in them, because it's like, oh, like, I'm being recognized, like people are seeing the stuff that I'm doing or what I'm wearing, and it just makes kids like happy. And I just love that, because I would love if someone like did that to me, like someone like you, like just like to spotlight me or just say something. It would make me so happy for like the rest of my day.
So it's funny because I have the privilege to talk about leadership all the time. And I could not think of a better definition of leadership than what you just shared. Because it's about seeing people. It's about finding ways to help people reach maybe things they haven't thought of before, or to make their day or that moment or. And I've actually seen you do that. Walking into here, a kid stopped you, showed you something on an iPad.
Yeah, some artwork.
And you stop and complimented him and what he did. And I think that's authentic leadership we're talking about. And the fact that you know that, the fact that you see that, and that you're trying to do that for other people here is something I have a great amount of respect for.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Blake, this is your shot with me.
Okay.
Questions for the superintendent. Be nice.
Okay, I have an easy one.
Okay.
What do you do exactly?
That's a question of the day. What do I do?
Or like from a student standpoint,
yeah.
that would like help us. What?
Okay, so let's have fun with it. What do you think I do? I see you a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The stuff you do is like, okay, obviously you help with like the schools, the communities, you're there, you pop up like today, you were on site. And just, first of all, just seeing you was great, and I just love that. But like, and I know at the end of the day, like you make decisions, but I wanna know more than that.
Yeah. So I think my job is to find ways, like you talk about bright spots for kids, and you talk about spotlighting kids. My job is to spotlight education. My job is to find the things that are going really well and do more of that. Find things that we can support to get a different outcome and do that. My job is to find ways to open opportunities for our district, find ways to open opportunities for our staff, that we can respond to this community in a special way that this community deserves. And this is my 4th year here. So what do I do? We'll get to the end.
Yeah.
I have the opportunity to hire people. I have the opportunity to provide opportunities throughout our district. I have the opportunity to talk to our community about our needs, like a school bond that we passed that is going to bring over $200 million to our district.
I love that for us.
I have the opportunity to work with 5 board members who set the vision for this district, and they lead where we're headed, and then my job is to get us there. So we talk about student programs. We talk about helping students learn how to read. We talk about programs for 2-year-olds. We talk about CTE programs. We talk about middle school sports. We talk about visual and performing arts. We talk about Prop 28. All things that happen every day, at some point I have the opportunity to be involved with. And our job is to leave it just a little bit better than we found it. And I think you approach that same thing here. So what you do on maybe a little different scale is what I get to do. It's pretty cool. And
then I have another one. It's like when you do go to school.
I said one, but you can ask 2.
Yeah. So when you do go in like to classes and whatever, what are you looking for? Because I know like we see you there, and you say hi to us and talk to us, but like, what exactly are you there for?
That was not on the script, Blake. That's a good question. So a couple things. One, we have clear expectations of what learning should look like in our district. And number one, I'm seeing if that is happening.
Yeah.
And if it's not, how can we provide support? And if it is, how can I recognize that? Kind of like you're talking about recognizing what you do. Two, I'm looking at kids. And you can tell a lot about a classroom by how students are engaged when you walk in the door. Arguably from kindergarten to seniors, they tell a story within 30 seconds. Also, when I walk in a classroom, I'm looking for ways that I can bring back and share with our team that we're seeing our practice as an example. So I'll give you an example. Today, I was walking around your school, and on a school visit, I was in a classroom where they're integrating technology into a lesson of, I think, freshmen. And in essence, the topic was around artificial intelligence and how does that impact society as far as friends? What does it look like? I think the question from Mr. Coogan was, can your friend be a robot?
I know exactly what class you're talking about because I loved that topic when I was in his class.
And I caught myself thinking about the question, but then it turned into like, this is the type of debate and scholarly thinking and intellect that we want from our kids.
Yes.
And that was an example of that. So that's what I'm looking for when I walk around. I'm also looking for things on a campus, not just a classroom. So does a campus meet our cleanliness standard?
Yeah.
Does a campus have things that we need to work on or fix? Is there something on a campus that we need to commend people for?
Yeah.
I look for spirit. I look for opportunities that I can recognize kids like you who are just doing a great job and how we get to tell you that. Likewise, if there's things that I can do to help out of school, like today I got asked for some uniforms. Those things happen as we walk around. So at the end of the day, the root though is just being present.
Yeah.
It's me having the opportunity to walk around and talk to people, and people will tell you their story if you ask.
I know. I think it's really great because I feel like you're such a welcoming spirit. I know if I went up to you and asked you something, I know you would. It's not like I have to do it just because he's asking. I could tell you genuinely want to help and do what we're asking because it would just make us feel great in our school and our district because that's what you do. And I know that now. I'm very knowledgeable, but it's just so it just makes me happy just saying that because it's not just helping the teachers with stuff. It helps us. So yeah.
First of all, thank you. Thanks for seeing that. I think the opportunity we have that we don't always take a breath and recognize is we have almost 2,500 employees. And I would make an argument that every single one of them, from our bus drivers to principals to grounds workers to nurses, and it goes on and on and on, of everybody who works here. Everybody shows up every day to bring themselves to how can we make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
And that's why Elsinore is different. The history, the culture, the
tradition,
the love, the tradition, as you just celebrated 135 years. A little bit of tradition,
yes.
Right? It's you can't help but feel that. And that I think every single employee gets to bring that to work. And when I first got here, I did a listening tour for 7 months just talking about the district. And I heard time and time again, they just love it here. And I would say why, and they would just say, I love it here. And I think that's part of what Elsinore is, that we're helping people find joy and to love what they do, and ultimately that goes back to you guys because you're the next generation of leaders.
Yes.
And if we can pour into you, and we can help 5-year-olds learn how to read, and they leave like you, ready to change the world,
exactly,
then we've done good work.
Amazing work.
Appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you.
So that wraps up. That's probably longer. Some of that's going to get edited. But this is what this is about. This is letting you see behind the scenes what our outstanding students do and talk a little bit about what I do, trying to make Elsinore the very best school district for you and your family and your kids. Thanks for watching.